Hello everyone and welcome back. In this very specific tutorial, I've come up with some advanced English vocabularies, and these advanced English vocabularies will actually give a natural look and a fluent look to your current English. If your current English sounds boring, so you must go for some of these advanced English vocabularies, and it will give a new shape and a very fluent look to your current English language. So before we go towards these advanced English vocabularies, I would like to take a minute and thank all those lovely people who have shared their lovely comments on my YouTube channel. These comments are really lovely and I really get energy while reading your comments. So thanks a million for the lovely comments. Let's take a start. Alright, so the first word is appetizing. Appetizing or scrumptious, these two advanced vocabularies could be used instead of very tasty. Most of the time we try new foods or we try foods that are yummy, that are very yummy. So instead of saying very yummy, we can say appetizing, or the food I had recently was scrumptious. Moving ahead towards the next word, and that is perilous. Perilous is a word which could be used for something which is very risky. For example, climbing Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world. Now, climbing at the peak or climbing at the top, that sounds very risky. So instead of saying very risky, you can say perilous. That sounds really perilous. But people who climb are actually very trained and very professional people, and they do have all facilities. That's how they can climb. Well, moving ahead towards the next word, and that is very creative. Now, this word is really very common, very creative. Very creative, but in this very specific tutorial I'll be teaching you people two more vocabularies so we can use as an alternative, as an advanced vocabulary as well. The first one, and that is productive, and the second one, that is innovative. So innovative, productive, and there's another word as well which is gifted, or you can say God gifted, right? So gifted, innovative, and productive, these three words could be used instead of very creative. For instance, in most of the organization, I mean in your workplace, if you have a job in your workplace, or if you're a student, right? Your classmates, there are classmates which are outstanding, there are friends which are creative and very intelligent. So for those people we can actually use these three words as gifted people, or productive people, or innovative people. Well, moving ahead towards the next word, and that is very big or very huge. Now, this is also very common but very basic word. So for this we have a word which is gigantic. Now, gigantic is a word which we can use instead of very huge or very big. Well, moving ahead towards the next word, and that is sad. Now, I'm sad, I'm gloomy, right? Most of the people, they do use these common words, but an advanced word for this could be dejected, and that's one of my favorite vocabularies in English language, because that's the vocabulary I've learned from one of my university teacher, Mem Shiba, the one I admire a lot and the one I like a lot, right? So moving ahead towards the next word, and that is very clean. Very clean or very neat, or neat and clean. These two words normally go together, right? So there is an advanced word we can use for this, which is immaculate. Immaculate. Now, the room was very messy. I and my friend, we decided to clean the room. After we cleaned the room actually give an immaculate look. We gave an immaculate look to the room. Immaculate is an advanced word which could be used instead of clean or neat. Well, the next word, and that is flawless. Flawless means perfect. Something which goes perfect, there are no flaws in it, so you can call it as flawless. Well, the next word, and that is furious. Now, the word furious could be used instead of very angry. Now, for instance, you say, last night I arrived home late and my dad was very angry. Now, very angry could be a basic English. If you want to have an advanced vocabulary for that, you can use the word furious. And my favorite movie seasons as like Fast and Furious 8, 9 and all, right? Alright, moving ahead towards the next word, and that is perplexed. Perplexed. Now, perplexed could be used instead of very confused. Very confused. Now, he seemed very confused. Instead of that, we can say he seemed very perplexed. Perplexed, or you can also use an idiom, which is my favorite idiom in English language, that is in between or betwixt. You can use it for people who sounds baffled or who sounds confused most of the time. Alright, now the next and the last one, and that is exhausted. Exhausted means very tired. So in basic English, we say I'm very tired. In advanced English, we can say I'm exhausted. So these are all the advanced English vocabularies. I hope you have found it informative, and I hope you have found it profound for you people. And I hope you people would put these vocabularies into your daily practice, because these vocabularies actually shapes your language, and it gives a very natural and a very fluent look to your English language. Well, I hope you have found this video informative. I'll see you in upcoming videos. Have a great time. Stay blessed. Stay happy.